everyone, and thanks for joining. For those that don't know me, I'm Paul Webb, and I head up the Learning and Strategy and Customer Education team at Joblogic. My role is about helping service businesses get the most out of their systems so they can focus on what really matters: running smooth operations, keeping compliant, and delivering great customer service. Today's webinar is about integrations. Joblogic links with a large, wide range of systems, not just accounts packages. Our integrations support jobs, scheduling, assets, compliance, and many, many more. For today, though, we'll concentrate on accounts integrations, as this is often where businesses waste the most time and money and run into the most mistakes. Integrations, when they're done right, save time, reduce duplication, nullify mistakes, and bring clarity by connecting your other systems directly with Joblogic. We'll spend most of this session looking at Sage 50 with a live walkthrough, but we do integrate with other systems such as Sage 200, Xero, QuickBooks, Locatrix, SFG20, and Accounts IQ, to name but a few. I once worked with a customer who were 3 weeks behind on invoicing. But once we integrated them to Sage, their invoices were going out the same day as the job closed. That's not just faster admin, that was cash in their bank sooner. Most service businesses are still carrying out double entry, where the job is completed in Joblogic, then they invoice it manually and key it into Sage or Xero. That is wasted time. That, to me, is unnecessary admin. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you through a bit of a walkthrough of how Sage 50 works and how the integration between Sage 50 and Joblogic works on a daily basis, if you like. So as you'll see on my screen, I've got Joblogic open. So for the purposes of this session, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to search for my invoice jobs and keep it nice and straightforward. And then what you'll see is the invoiced job and completed job in Joblogic. And just going to check my costings, everything are there, everything's ready, all my notes are ready on my invoice and so on. So that's done and ready to go. Now, the integration with Sage can be automated, and it's the best way to run it, to be honest with you. But what I'm going to do is, by going into my settings area, you'll see there's an accounts integration icon, and that's where the integration for the accounts obviously live. And we're going to click on that, and you'll see down the bottom here, I've got my Sage integration connected and set up. Now, the blue button in the middle, that's obviously the manual sync with Sage. You can obviously set up the automation inside the Sage options and tell it what you want to take across, or indeed import from Sage as you run this export import routine. Down the bottom, you'll see I can do an auto sync every day as well. So when I'm talking to my customers, I usually advise them to do that at the end of the day, every day, and it just makes sure that both systems are obviously synced up. So I'm just going to hit sync with Sage like so, and then tell it to proceed. It's now going to tell me it's going to run that for me in the background, and it'll let me know when it's ready. But because it's only one invoice and this is a light data set, it shouldn't take us too long. So guys, let's go into our Sage 50 accounts package now. For those of you obviously who use Sage, this will be quite familiar to you. And all I'm going to do is, on the left-hand menu here, I'm just going to click on my invoices. And as you can clearly see, the invoice has been passed across from Joblogic to Sage with all the relevant details, the amounts, the account number, the nominal codes, etc., etc. Now, without that integration, of course, I'd have had to have done that manually, which means, as we keep saying, unnecessary admin. So that's everything I really kind of wanted to show you on the screen, guys. There is a sync history in Joblogic that you can go into to see like the audit trail of what was synced and when, and if there's any failures. But for now, that's as much as I need to show you about the Sage 50 integration today. So now you've seen how straightforward and time-saving an integration can be for something like Sage 50. Remember, Joblogic integrates with numerous other systems, And you can speak to your customer success manager for a full list of those systems and how they can benefit your business and remove that unnecessary admin we keep talking about. Now, I'm not here to bash spreadsheets and manual entry, guys. Well, maybe a little bit. They have their place, but like everything else, we've moved on, progressed, and technology is here to make things smarter and easier for you. Customers expect speed and accuracy. Your finance teams need certainty, and your teams deserve to know the job they created and finished is going to be invoiced on time. Integrations to you mean no more double entry, no more waiting weeks for reconciliations, a complete audit trail without the panic. And remember, this is just one type of integration. Joblogic also integrates around jobs, scheduling, assets, compliance, and much, much more. Accounts are just one part of a bigger connected ecosystem. Guys, you don't need to overhaul your whole business overnight. Start with what you're already using. If that's Sage 50, set up the integration and start saving those precious hours straight away. If you're using something else like Sage 200, Xero, QuickBooks, or even Accounts IQ, the options are there as well. Each one has its own strengths, but the principle is exactly the same. Connect your finance systems to Joblogic and let the integrations do the heavy lifting for you. And remember, accounts are just the beginning. Joblogic also connects to jobs, scheduling, assets, compliance, floor mapping, and a host of other systems. It's about giving you one joined up view of your business without duplicated manual entry. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope this has given you a clear picture of what integrations can do and how Joblogic can connect to a host of systems, which means you save time and money. Please take this back to your teams and think about where you could save that time, improve your accuracy, and create clarity in your financial and job-based workflows. Thanks again, guys.